Also, Jane Frances Agbu has a word to say about why professors and educators can take advantage of OERs, and also how students in the peculiar Nigerian scenario can benefit both from OERs and MOOCs released by the National Open University of Nigeria.
For sharing knowledge, to open up content, the resistance is a natural reaction to anything, because as human beings, we are also very self-conscious of what we give out. So we don't naturally want to leave ourselves bare out there for scrutiny. But you look at the psychology of sharing, because you have to, first of all, be self-confident to be able to throw yourself out there, because nobody is perfect and there is really no new knowledge. So from your own perspective, you're bringing in something unique. Why don't you share it, open it up, have that self-esteem and self-confidence to throw it out? Your colleagues might criticize that, but you need to be strong. If they criticize my work, I'm not perfect. It can only get better. It can only make me better. So the resistance is really much more exhausting to hide knowledge, okay? Because hiding knowledge, you'll be lonely out there, because you're the only one that knows and understands what you're talking about. You want to be a professor of what? And nobody has heard about you, nobody read about you, and you're not sharing what you're professing. When you leave academia, what do you leave behind? Piles of books in the library somewhere. So you just have to be open-minded. There's really no new knowledge. It's just the insight you're bringing to knowledge. And when you bring in that addition to knowledge, why do you have to hide it? For what? At the end of the day, it's a lot lonely out there, and you cannot just be out there speaking out only to yourself. You need to allow others to know what you have, your insight, your perspective, so that they can really grow and enjoy the journey of knowledge sharing with you. So sharing knowledge and being resistant to sharing knowledge is a natural thing, but you just have to come off it. Be open-minded, think outside the box, and before you know it, 1, 2, or 3 other colleagues will join you, and it is a lot better, because you make life much easier for so many younger scholars coming before you. In terms of the use of OER, my advice is just take a look. The correlation between the resistance, the self-confidence of not sharing also links to not using, because if you have the confidence to, okay, let me take a look at this. What is this researcher talking about? There must be something new out there. Even if it's not good enough, your addition to it will make it good enough. So the psychology and the philosophy of sharing and using materials, OER materials out there, is just to keep recycling and making it much, much, much better, because we have different perspectives to knowledge. So I think my advice is good to share knowledge, it's good to use knowledge out there, because economically also it saves time, it saves money. It also gives you better insight to the introduction. My advice is just take a look. There must be something nice and really insightful for you to take from it. I think our experience here is quite different and peculiar, because we started with the use of the course materials in my university, and when we embraced OER, we tried to raise awareness about it to the staff, the academic staff, the senior staff, the principal officers, as well as the students. And we also tried to see how we can convert the course materials we have as OER, because what we have in our normal course repository, not the OER repository, is the PDF version of our courses. So when we embrace OER, we try to look at different ways to truly openly license our courses. So we try to clean up the course materials in such a way that they can be converted to EPUB and to open document text. When the student or the faculty want to edit it, they can use the ODT text. then the EPUB is for mobile use and all that. In the process of cleaning up the course materials, we kind of updated them with a lot of clickable links that led to other OER materials and also videos and all that. So we kind of sensitize our students to go to the OER repository. So the first experience is that instead of the usual PDF version that they have, they now can download the open document text version and edit on it if they want to. They can also download the EPUB version and read on their mobile devices. And we also try to introduce podcasts so that they can listen to it. Also, an interesting experience they also have is that they can actually click on the links, and from the course materials, they can watch videos from other OER repositories, they can read other materials. So it has added a lot of value to the use of our course materials and also improve the student learning experience, basically.